104,000. This is the Sports Den with Denny Thompson and James Coleman on 1010XL.
The Thursday night edition of the Sports Den, the day before Friday, Petty Friday Eve. Right?
Right.
Yeah. Petty Friday Eve. What was the thing that James used to say every Thursday?
Friday Eve.
The end before the weekend. Before the.
Yeah, there was
like
something you got on for about
the day before. I forgot.
Yeah.
The amount of money to have a contract.
I don't remember what it was, but I just remember JJ and I look at each other like, huh?
Stumbled over.
That's what it was. What I just said was exactly what he said.
What?
Yeah, I just stumbled over my words. That's what he did.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
that's when you decided to let him open the show for like a week, and it was terrible, and we never went back to it.
I do have an announcement to make to start the show off. I am officially resigning whatever position it is that I hold with MFTK Academy.
Okay.
Because I don't want anybody else asking me about it. I had like 10 people like, yo, y'all should do that prep school thing.
Dude, like people were dead. Like, people were mad that they weren't considered coaches.
Yeah, they can have my spot. I don't have time right now.
Like you realize that was
it was a joke. It was a
skit,
bit,
man. Like we're trying to find the most. Now,
neither one of us want to work that hard.
Yeah. Now, if somebody wants to donate millions and allow me to Deion Sanders it,
or to put your name on the building like Trump does, so you don't even really own it.
Yeah, I'll find it.
It's just like pay me to put your name on.
Speaking of Deion, don't they play
here?
Edward Waters. They play at Edward Waters.
I don't know that. I shouldn't have said that.
Edward Waters plays at Sten.
No, they got a new spot.
They have a stadium?
Yeah, man.
With
turf? Yeah, it's nice.
Where?
E-Dub's got it.
On the east side?
I don't know. I haven't been. I just seen the
pictures.
It's
at Jackson State, unfortunately.
It's at Jackson State? Oh. Man, I hope they put a beat down on Deion.
I hope so too, man.
Nothing against Deion or what they're doing at Jackson State.
I mean, it's a lot against Deion. But I hope they win.
Carson Wentz. Let's start there. Carson Wentz traded today. Everybody knows that. They did not get a first rounder. Although it looks like they probably will get a first rounder out of it. It's a third rounder and a conditional second, right? So the second turns into a first with 75% of snaps played or 70% in a playoff appearance. He's probably going to get 70% of the snaps.
Right.
Or 75% of the snaps. So they may end up getting a first rounder. I went to Spot Track earlier just to see if he's a upper 17 quarterback in the league. This is actually a really good deal for Indy. His contract is not terrible after this year. 2022 or 2021 is 25.4 mil. 22 is 22 mil. 23 is 25 and 24 is 26. By then, there's going to be quarterbacks making 45 or 50.
Yeah, those numbers are nowhere near as scary as they used to be.
No.
Like it used to be like, oh God, how can you dare pay somebody that much money? But now you're like, yeah, okay.
He's got a $10 million roster bonus this year. He's got a $1,000 roster bonus in 22.
That sounds reasonable.
And then a $5 million roster bonus in 23 and 24. There's a potential out after 2021, but that's where it would be terrible. Like if he goes and they want out of that contract, then they just gave up 2 draft picks for nothing.
Right.
It's not a bad deal. I'm not Dan Orlovsky, who I saw earlier said that he'll be in the MVP discussion. Did y'all see that?
I was about to say that I don't like the deal based solely on the fact that Carson Wentz sucks.
Yeah.
Does he suck?
Yeah.
Or does he?
I'm done with him.
I don't think he's any good. And I think his injury here's the thing. Since 2015, fractured wrist, ACL, LCL, back vertebral fracture, which I have to ask Doc about that. Grade 1 concussion. I mean,
I know that one.
Yeah, I know that one. I'm well versed on concussions.
Is grade 1 the worst?
Actually,
good question.
Now that's part. I thought a concussion was a concussion.
Yeah.
Now, I'm whatever.
All concussions matter.
Yeah.
Grade 1 is the most mild.
So it's like if it's a grade 3, it's serious.
So then that's what used to be called a mild concussion.
So you got a headache.
That used to be exactly. He saw a little bit.
You can go back in the game with a mild concussion. It was the severe concussions that they wanted to make sure you ain't, you stayed on the sideline. But he's completed 2 seasons. Well, let me rephrase that. He's played 16 games. Played in 16 games twice.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 years. I mean, we were bashing a guy who just won a Super Bowl because he was hurt for 1 year. He only played half of one. I'm just for where he was drafted at and for what the expectations were. He basically proved that a guy like Nick Foles could come in.
He came out hot though.
He
did.
His
first year and a half or whatever that was.
His first year was average. The second year,
okay,
yeah. See, I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
I think it was the end of the year, the end of his first, because he was 9-2.
Well, before Foles came in, he was killing it that season.
He was gonna be the league MVP in 2017, his second year.
But that seems like ages ago with this guy's career.
Well, it also seems like ages ago for Foles.
Right.
Wow. I don't disagree with you, but let me play devil's advocate because he's played 5 years. 3 of those years, he went 33-7, 21-7, 27-7 in touchdown interceptions. 4 of those years, he completed over 60% of his passes. In one of them, he completed almost 70%. You can look at him, and his record as a starter is 35, 32-1, and that's after going 3-8 this year. So before this year, before the injuries, before all the drama, all that kind of stuff, it actually wasn't a bad record. He was 32-24. I mean, if you're Indy, do you still? 2 questions. Do you still draft a quarterback?
No, not high.
Yeah. Now, if this is where you're going, they're
Where's
not going to
Kyle
probably
Trask
find.
Is there in the 3rd?
No, you get a Gardner Minshew in the 6th or something like that. 3rd is high.
But what do they need? They have their running back position taken care of. They're decent at wide receiver. If they were going to address that, they would address that earlier. They have a solid offensive line. I mean, you could always get better on defense, but like if you have a guy that you believe can at least be a guy that you can groom in 3 years, potentially for trade or if anything else, I don't see that bad. Well, having a backup option.
But I think everybody's in the same boat with Carson Wentz. Nobody believes he's great, except for Dan Orlovsky. Everybody believes that he's either terrible or he's like in that 15 to 22 range. So if that's what you got because you believe that your window's open at every other position, which they do in Indy, then why wouldn't you draft a quarterback just in case? Like if it's shaded a little bit to the terrible side, which is why Philly got rid of him. I mean, he's essentially being replaced by a 4th-round pick in Jalen Hurts, right?
That's what it's looking like.
So,
because where's Philly drafting at
right now? I don't know. I haven't. I don't.
They're not high enough to get an impact quarterback, right?
They should be, shouldn't they?
Eagles have the 6th pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like they don't.
So they
have
could get
to,
like
Mac
or something.
They could get your boy Trey Lance.
Trey's gonna be taken before 6. Are you kidding me, dude?
Trey might be the first quarterback taken.
June Jones said.
Because Trevor is just
old news.
Average at best.
I'll make a bet right now. Trey Lance, not like my Houston Texans bet.
Okay.
Not as serious.
Okay. Yeah. Please don't.
But I bet that Trey Lance goes before number 6.
Ooh.
What do you want to bet?
I don't know. What do you want to bet? $50.
Oh,
that's fair.
Good. I was glad you didn't say dinner. I don't want to go eat with you.
What would make you think I would ever do that?
Because that's everybody's
great point.
That's so lame.
Great point, JJ.
$50.
50.
He was just like,
if he lands on number 6, it's a push.
It's a push. Yeah, I would have hit
him up. I would have hit him up.
I'm putting it on my phone right now.
All right, that's fine. Like
I'd have forced him to buy me some expensive. Like, but $50, $50 you can get you something pretty. You can get something pretty.
$50
I'll buy him
in
whatever
cash.
dinner he wants. If
I was talking about alcohol.
$50 in cash, I get to buy whatever I want.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Now you got to get him a gift certificate somewhere.
Get Taco Lou twice.
Hey, listen,
my guy doesn't accept gift cards.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah, I'll take that bet all day. Anybody else wants to hop in?
If it is a gift card, make sure it's Wawa, and then I will accept
gas gift cards play, man.
I don't know. These days, that'll get you a half a tank.
That's true. I mostly am talking about the frozen cappuccino mocha.
Gosh, the
24
coffee is
ounce.
pretty
The
good, man. I see
coffee
you
is
out
so
here
good.
living your best life with the coffee, man.
I'm trying to get a Wawa deal, bro.
I see.
And
And
then
then Denny
drink-
over here posing.
Can we get?
Like, you don't even coach with the cup in your hand like that. That's not even natural.
Oh, it was completely.
He's JJ. He's over there pointing at people. Like, that's a fake point. That's not a coach point.
Making sure the label is showing.
Yeah, no, yes, it's got to turn. It's always turned toward
with
the
a
camera.
little smile.
Like nobody's that.
The
good.
only way I
camera
will be
guy
at
is that good.
MFTK Academy is if Wawa is the stadium sponsor.
Can we get a sponsorship of all the Wawas except for the one right down the street because it's a dump and I hate it?
Listen, Wawa, if you're listening,
But every other one.
That's the one me
pristine.
and my son.
I tell you
bonded
what,
at.
Wawa, if you're listening, here's all you need to do to sponsor us: is each one of us need a monthly gift card.
That's it.
Yeah,
I'll be happy with
without
that.
doubt.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I like my experience with a certain coffee chain.
Mm-hmm.
I go there every day. They
Their
smile at
coffee's
me.
not nearly as good.
They're happy.
It rhymes with Schwarba.
Yes, yeah, warbots. They're very nice to me. I know in a world where everybody is mean to me, I'm going to go there and for the 3 minutes interaction that I have with them.
Are
maybe
you allowed
less.
to walk inside?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I do my
to get his 6 gallons of
yeah,
water.
I do my order through my phone though.
Oh, so it's ready for
So it's ready for me. They
I like
recognize my name. They have it ready, and then they put like the little stickers on over my lid so that they don't spill, and they put smiley faces on them. And they say, "Have a good day, James." And I'm like, "Thank you." I know my day is going to start like that. It's going to be great because everything else after that is liable to go downhill very fast. But at least I have coffee to help me combat these things. If you have a coffee company and you're coming with that, you're not even that bread. You're coming with that coffee.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. I will leave them. For Wawa coffee,
Yeah, Wawa is the only one. for
They're
me.
nice to me there too.
They're
I mean,
pretty-
not like Schwarbucks.
Yeah.
But
they're nice enough.
exactly.
Like to where
For
it's
the
like,
price?
yeah. They're not like they're not over the top giddy, but they're not like.
They need to work on how
Get
many
the hell outta
registers.
here.
They need to work on how many registers they've got open at times.
Because Dunkin' Donuts is like, get the hell out of here.
That's
I'll tell you that
true.
straight up. They're like,
There's always one cashier working.
Yeah.
But like you can order at a million different kiosks, which I enjoy. I don't have to talk to somebody to order.
right.
Yeah.
The
So
less
Wawa-
people I have to deal with, the better.
Deals on the table, and we've got a $50 bet that doesn't require me to go spend dinner time with you or anything. I can hang with that. In fact, I'm looking CBS's mock draft. You would have lost.
Dude, these mock drafts are.
The CBS.
Who knows?
Nobody
This is
listens
so
to us.
early, man. We are CBS.
That's what I said. Nobody listens to us.
But I don't know where you think he's going to
missed
fit
that,
in
I'm
at,
sorry.
though. Do you think he's going to go ahead of Justin Fields?
I just think McShay said that there's going to be a run on quarterbacks, and I believe that. Like that just seems to always happen, and it sounds to me like he's going to be the third guy.
I know he could be. Justin Fields got to be sitting there like,
What did I do?
Like,
I
what?
should have. He should have sat out the national title game
Just
after he won the
bounce.
semifinal. That was the best he could have played.
Because everybody ripped him for like playing bad against a team that
everybody played bad against.
everybody played bad against. Like,
Except for Kyle Trask, and nobody's crediting Kyle Trask with that.
And
Like,
now Kyle Trask is dropping as well.
Kyle Trask, he's not dropping. See, here's the
He's
thing.
not.
Second round,
He's
I-
where he should
Okay, here's the
If
thing
you would have
about
told me like a month ago or right at the end of the season where he would have been taken, I would have definitely said
See,
late.
this is the
first
market
round.
correcting itself.
yeah,
He was too high. To
Kyle
begin
Trask
with.
is like Jamie Newman. People lost their mind about Kyle Trask. Kyle Trask has always been. He won't be. I don't think he'll be a second round pick.
Wow.
I think he'll be a third round pick. It's where he's always should have been slated.
Right. I mean, I think, yeah, he did. He had a very good year, but he's still Kyle Trask, and nothing changed that. And I mean, I'm not knocking him. It's like he
Just
can-
that his name is too close to
too,
track.
too close. Like
That's a
nothing's changed.
huge red flag.
Yeah.
Why do y'all have trash on my whiteboard?
He was
A draft
yeah,
board.
He was a
Can't draft him.
He was a guy who was his story is amazing no matter how it ends right now.
It's a Disney movie.
He was
Well, no, that's not true. If he ends up
like
cracked out somewhere,
they can find some kind of tragedy.
Like
So
with the-
just tell this story. Don't tell the rest of it.
yeah, with a needle in his vein.
Well, I mean, that's cement. Like we don't need to know all that. We need to
Okay.
know the inspiration to get him.
Well, you
to,
just said no matter how it ends.
no. I meant like if it ends like he never plays another down of football.
Okay.
I mean, like he was a backup in high school. Like he started his first game ever in college.
To a little guy. He's a backup to a little guy.
Yeah. Like the Miami fans don't with no knees.
Right.
I mean, this is creative license, but you
Right.
know, they could just make sure both ACLs were torn when he was in high school, and he always kept beating them out. It was favoritism by the
He was
coaches.
like 5'5".
Just flip it. Yeah, he was a little person with no knees,
Yeah.
but a cannon arm and a
could
heart,
run.
and who could run.
Somehow.
And somehow that just beat in Texas, in the heart of Texas. He had to fight every day to beat a little black guy who was 5'5" with a cannon arm and could run. And he was disrespected, overlooked because of who he was.
Mm.
And then some guy with yellow teeth come with gold teeth. We'll just go ahead and make Mac look better. Because I heard the disrespect on your show today.
Yeah,
Did
Mike Bianchi.
Did you hear how disrespectful Joe C. and our boy?
No, Joe C. was having to defend Mullen.
Okay, well, was it Matt
more
Hayes
of a
or was
Matt
it Bianchi?
Hayes and Bianchi
They said
attack on your boy.
Daniel Marquavis Mullen
Okay.
is Jim McElwain with better teeth. And he's a little bit better of a coach. He's a better coach.
They were just being silly.
I was
they
like,
don't believe
wow.
No, they were saying PR-wise, like
Yeah.
the dumb mistakes he makes.
I was like,
in,
wow.
pressers and
I was
just
like, that's disrespectful. His teeth are a lot better.
Dan Mullen is 50 times the coach that McElwain.
Which one of them said run the offense with the dog? Was that Mullen?
That was Matt.
That was Matt.
But that
was
seems
his
like
down.
something Mullen would
That
do,
does
though,
seem
right?
like something Mullen would say because Mullen's been doing it. Mullen doesn't care who the quarterback is.
Dang.
It's
It's
going
took
to
a
be
backup who got beat out by a guy with no knees. He's 5'5".
right. You heard the story.
Yeah.
And who couldn't beat out the Simpson color guy, who everybody hated before Felipe.
Oh, Felipe.
They hated Felipe before he came. Felipe comes in, he makes Felipe into something. Then everybody's talking Heisman talk about Felipe. Felipe is getting drugged by Kentucky, and there's no hope.
He got drugged by Miami first.
Well, yeah,
Dang near lost him the game.
that's true. That was crazy.
When he did the shushing,
The shushing was awesome.
that personally offended me.
That was awesome. When he did the camera time
Because
after
it's
he
like,
just
bro, you
thrown a
suck
pick
so
against
bad.
Miami.
Well,
That was bad.
That's what I was talking about, actually. That's what I meant to say.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the worst interceptions I've ever seen in my life. It's like he threw it to a wide open Miami player at the worst
Which
possible
interception
time.
was that with 40 seconds left?
Yeah,
or
the
whatever it
last one.
was? Yeah.
When there's like, why are we even throwing?
Yeah, I think there was a couple minutes left.
Yeah, it was really, really bad. But back to our point.
Where do you think he gets drafted, if
Who,
at all?
Felipe?
Yeah.
What's the Jag? Not Jag.
What's that new
No,
league? What's that
seriously?
new league that Manziel's
Yeah, that's
in?
what I was trying to think.
No, seriously, he'll probably somebody's no.
6'7". I'll get
Yeah, he'll get drafted.
Okay, I think so too. Just because he's a bigger guy, right? Doesn't he have a big arm? Or
It's
no?
okay. I
Okay.
mean, he can make every throw, but it's not elite by any stretch.
Oh, I never said that.
I mean, I'd be interested. Like, where's my boy? Where's Ian going to get drafted? I wonder. Like, who goes first, Ian or Felipe?
Ian,
Right?
Yeah,
Sportsbook
definitely.
or the Sportsden bump.
Right.
That's worth at least a round or two.
I want to look at NFL quarterback draft rankings. See where these people have everybody ranked at. We should take a break though and come back to that.
Yeah,
shouldn't
let's
we?
do that.
Yeah. Just for giggles, let's see where everybody has the quarterbacks ranked. Because we always talk about all we're talking about is Trevor and the occasional June Jones mention of somebody else. But there's a lot of quarterbacks coming out. Let's see where they're all ranked. We'll do that coming up next.
Hi, I'm Mark Brunell.
On the fake. Touchdown to Jimmy Smith.
You have found the best Jaguars coverage in Jacksonville on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Bolt 24 keeping it real with Damian Lillard.
When you have no competition, it's obvious. Just like the Bolt 24 lineup with no artificial flavors or sweeteners, there is no competition.
Head to 7-Eleven and grab a Bolt 24 from the makers of Gatorade.
Bolt 24.
Hi, this is Dave Barker. Multi-unit hair grafting is now available at IHRS and can give you 3 times more hair in one procedure over a traditional hair transplant.
Multi-unit hair grafting gave me more hair in one procedure and within my budget.
You can grow your hair back with this exclusive new procedure. Call for a free evaluation. Call IHRS 904-777-IHRS 777-IHRS 777-4477.
Have you seen the prices at the gas pump today? And it seems to keep going up. But if you're like me and have already downloaded the free Get Upside mobile app, then you're not paying that much. Hey, it's Greg, and I've been talking about how you can save up to 25 cents a gallon on gas using the Get Upside mobile app with promo code 1010XL. It pays you actual true cash back. Come on, it feels great saving money with no effort on something we're doing anyway. There's no catch, and it's so easy. I'm looking at the Get Upside app now, and there are dozens of gas stations around here, all competing for your business by offering up to 25 cents a gallon cash back every visit. Try it today and see how great it works for you. Download the free Get Upside mobile app on Apple or Android. Use promo code 1010XL to get an extra 20 cents a gallon on your first fill-up. You're making money immediately from day one with Get Upside. Use promo code 1010XL and get cash back every time you buy gas.
It's time to discover the spirit of Brazil. Join us at Tobacco Cove this Saturday from 1 to 4 p.m. to experience the history and pleasure of the Espiritu number 2. Come and try the cigar collaboration between AJ Fernandez and Rafael Nadal from Trinidad Cigars in our clean, socially distanced lounge with food, prizes, and great deals on Trinidad cigars. This Saturday from 1 to 4 at Tobacco Cove, 3849 Bay Meadows Road, Jacksonville. Come get a taste of Brazil, only at Tobacco Cove.
Claude Nolan Cadillac respects your time and strives to make every visit a pleasure. Customers come back because you're not just a customer, you're part of the family. Don't forget about their service department with 10 master technicians. The only Cadillac dealership in the area with a body shop and can fix any make or model. Claude Nolan Cadillac, Jacksonville's Cadillac dealer for 116 years. Near the town center off JTB on Southside Boulevard and Gate Parkway. Begin your lasting relationship at Claude Nolan Cadillac.
Dr. Kevin Murphy with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, congratulating our Scholar Athlete of the Week. Haley Church, a senior softball and soccer player at Inglewood High School. Haley is a member of the National Honor Society and was named Miss Inglewood. Congratulations to Haley Church.
All year long, you'll be singing our song. Stay cooler with Bueller. At the head of our class, we make it happen fast. Stay cooler with Bueller. For heating and air, we always play fair. We make the difference because we really care. Bueller Air. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, how about happy hour again at Mr. Chubby's Wings?
Mr. Chubby's? Don't they have a brand new location?
Heck yes. They just opened a third location in Ponte Vedra, and they still have our favorite happy hour prices.
Wow, can't beat those prices. So yeah, let's chub it up again in Ponte Vedra.
See all their specials at MrChubby'sWings.com. Locations on Fleming Island, the West Side, and now Ponte Vedra Beach. Mr. Chubby's Wings, before the game, after the game, and during the game.
Wholesale prices, premium service, tire outlet. No matter what you drive, we're here to keep your ride alive. We carry all major brands, full automotive repair. We're the very best that you can get. Wholesale prices, premium service, tire outlet.
Mark Watson with Hardball Creative. Why not welcome your employees back to the office with a new logo coffee mug and a face mask? Check them out at hardballcreative.com.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Should we get Dobbs on tomorrow night to talk about this Mars thing, or should we just?
Yeah,
but he'll be in. He'll be in to train like late next week, or should I just wait till he's in town?
Man, nah, I want to see my dog. I gotta let him. Because I have other questions to ask.
Has to be in studio.
Okay.
Like I need to know now that the witch is dead. What was it like?
The witch.
He was here.
Oh. Yeah.
Like he can't talk about it when he's employed.
He's not gonna say
by
anything
them.
now.
What?
No, you know.
Come on.
No.
Come on, Joshua.
Couple of texts. By the way, we were wrong. Jalen Hurts was the number 53 overall pick, not a fourth rounder.
Okay.
Yeah.
He wasn't the first
No.
round. He wasn't thought highly of to draft early. He didn't get a chance to come in on if the world wasn't shut down, he wasn't going to be able to get did they had to swim up or was it the boats or something? What was the Las Vegas thing they were doing?
Oh, like a gondola ride?
Yeah, like the lady was really,
sounds
really
like an
mad
STD.
about.
A gondola.
Gondola?
Yeah, she got that gondola, Doc.
Cody's right. We did agree as a family not to bring up June Jones again. That's my fault.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
Bump that guy.
Yeah. Dom says a sports den bump sounds a little bit like drugs.
Hey, kind of is. Kind of is.
Drugs for your draft position.
382 says Felipe will go before Ian Book.
See, I'm looking at something that's telling me otherwise. That has Ian Book ranked as the 9th quarterback coming out of the class, ranked ahead of the likes of Felipe, Sam Ehlinger, Jamie Newman, and KJ Costello.
KJ Costello
This is
still
the NFL
coming,
Draft Bible, by the way.
KJ Costello still a thing?
Well, if you count the 13th ranked quarterback coming out of thing, yes.
What website are you on?
Draft Bible, which is
Okay, hang there for a minute
I
because
don't
I'm
know.
on CBS Sports and their ranking of the quarterbacks. They go Trevor, Zach, Justin Fields, then Trey Lance, then Mac Jones, then
Mac
Kyle
Jones.
Trask, then Jamie Newman, and then Kellen Mond.
How about a guy before Trask that I've never even heard of over here,
Go ahead.
named Davis Mills?
You don't know Davis Mills?
No, I don't know Davis Mills.
I don't either.
He's
Is
from
that the cow guy?
Stanford.
Oh,
Stanford.
Yeah.
The Davis Mills house is a historic house in Needham, Massachusetts. It's a 2.5-story wood frame house, 5 bays wide, with a side gable.
That'd be amazing.
What's
if you're
a
making that up.
gable? Clark Gable. But what's a?
It's a roof, side gable roof, 2 interior chimneys, and clapboard siding. It has a Greek revival entrance. I don't know what this
A
is.
gable is the part of a wall that encloses the end of a pitched roof.
It looks haunted.
Wait,
The house looks haunted.
It does what? Say that again?
The part of a wall that encloses the end of a pitched roof. So, like, if the roof is coming sort of
down,
like over your house, a little
I'm gonna
bit
need to
farther.
see a
It's
picture.
yeah. Google it. It's hard to explain. It's generally triangular portion of a wall between the edges of an intersecting roof pitches.
That, or it just stands for terrible quarterback that nobody's ever heard of.
Well, now I'm on draftwire.USA Today.
And David Mills is trending ahead of Trevor Lawrence.
Is Trevor Justin Field? Wait, when was this? Hold on. Let me see.
By the way, they have Kellen Mond ahead of Ian Book, which is terrible.
This was as of yesterday. They have Trevor. Wait till you hear this one, JJ, if you think that's bad. Justin, Zach, Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Kyle Trask, Jamie Newman, Kellen Mond, then Davis Mills, then Sam Ehlinger, then Shane Buechele, then Felipe Franks, then Ian Book. Who are you?
Guy took him to the playoffs.
Then Brady White from Memphis, and then KJ Costello, 15. Who wrote this? Luke Easterling.
I don't like that.
I don't know who Luke is, but I don't like you, Luke.
Hold
Luke
on,
is
where
a
has he
hater?
got Mac?
He's got Mac 5.
I like that. Maybe we could go a little higher than that, maybe 4.
Who would you put him ahead?
I don't know, but I saw him playing cornhole the other day.
Yes.
It was impressive.
Yes.
The man, I just know that if I hung out with Mac, we would hit it off.
Luke is from Tampa.
We would be besties.
You think so?
Yeah, that guy can drink he could definitely hang. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
His form was perfect.
Yeah, in cornhole?
Yeah. I'm not a quarterback expert like you, but I
But the
certainly know
cornhole.
cornhole.
I mean,
Is Sam Ehlinger good?
these are all solid quarterback names, though.
They're mid, though.
Like Sam Ehlinger sounds like I'm supposed to want to play with him on NCAA.
Yeah, he's a solid quarterback in college. I don't know if I would ever expect Sam Ehlinger to do anything in the NFL, but what do I know? I would see Felipe being a better NFL prospect than him, right? Or am I crazy to say that?
No, I don't think you're crazy at all. I think Felipe's a better prospect than Jamie Newman.
Yeah. Yes.
But everybody's got Jamie Newman ranked 7th, right behind Kyle Trask.
I've never even seen him play.
Exactly. Jamie hasn't taken a snap in like 2 years.
Yeah.
That's why it's crazy. Like I'm not gonna like. All right, Felipe's not great, but Felipe has at least played. Like that should have something like you over most people. He played in the SEC. He was a starting quarterback at 2 different SEC schools, even though one school is traditionally dumpster juice. But he was at Florida too. And, they weren't.
It
that
seems
great.
like he was there like 12 years.
Right. He was he was there when they were 4 when they stunk, and he was there to bring him out of that stink. And won 10 games at Florida, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So like I think Jamie Newman was the quarterback.
Right?
No,
because he got hurt. Yeah, that's right.
Jamie Newman was the quarterback for Wake Forest, and I just don't remember him playing at Wake Forest. He got his job taken away. Even though he got injured, he still got his job taken away from him. He wasn't getting it back healthy. That's why he left. Quarterbacks, and I've said this, so I'm not hypocritical. I kept it 100 with my thoughts on a specific quarterback that's done this as well. Glad to have him. He's better than what we have at Florida State. Starting quarterbacks don't leave where they're at when they're in a better, especially if they're in a better situation. Now, I ended up working out for him because Heupel's not there. That would have been his 3rd coach. But he left when Heupel wasn't even thinking about that job. You don't leave when you're the starter. You leave, and I don't sell me the BS that that's my best friend and I want him to have it. No, that's not how this thing works. Like you can get new best friends. Like I'll trade my boy is OJ, and that's my dog. That's my round. But if we competing for $1 million or more, I'm gonna go get that $1 million. And if he can't be my friend after that, then that's just God's will.
What about $900,000? Because you said $1 million or more.
Okay,
is that your breaking point?
No, like
what if it's 50
let's
grand?
put like 6.
Just a round number.
50 grand.
I mean, 50 grand. I'm not. Nah, we good. Like, he's worth more to me. He's worth more to me than 50 grand. I can go get 50 grand. Put it like this: if it's something that I can't go get, in a relatively short amount of time,
You
or
need to
decent
go
amount
get me
of time,
that 50 grand.
I was gonna say, like
are we talking about 50 grand? Like,
I mean, we're trying to get a sponsor for $2K, and he can just go get.
Well, when you think about it, like if we get we with 2 sponsors, we work 8 hours a week. Like that's a lot.
But if I can just,
we have one of the laziest
if I gotta throw somebody under the bus
ever.
for 50 grand in 10 minutes.
No, I'm not. But I just
we can make up on
we
Tuesday.
can do. There's other things that he can. That relationship's grown. We're building that. I think that relationship's gonna be worth something.
Okay.
But if we were in this, I'll put it like this: if we were in the same field, and there was a $50,000 sponsorship on the table, watch me go get that $50,000 sponsorship. I might hook you up. I'll take you to lunch, but I'm gonna go get that money.
So I will admit that the guys that I train or that I work with, I am very biased towards them. But if you leave a college like Notre Dame as the all-time winningest quarterback, and in your life there you had 72 touchdowns and 20 interceptions, and you went to the college football playoffs twice, right?
Preach.
That it's kind of hard to say that guy sucks, right?
He went twice?
Did he go twice or just once?
I don't know about that.
Did he just go once?
I think he just went.
Okay.
You talking about Mac?
No,
Ian. No. Yeah, no, they went twice.
Okay.
382
They got
says,
drugged twice.
Yeah, 382
Oh,
says,
so he was a freshman, maybe?
I get you train Book, but Book sucks.
Like, all right. No, you can say that. You know why you can say that?
Go ahead.
Chris Winkie went to 3 straight national championship games. Chris Winkie, by no stretch of the imagination, should have even been considered a great NFL prospect. Outside of the fact that he was old and a bunch of other things, but Chris Winkie was what he was.
Who was the receivers for him?
Yeah, who wasn't?
Okay.
Peter Warrick, Trouble Coles, Snoop Menace, Ron Dugans.
Who was the running back?
Travis Minor.
Okay.
Was
Jeff
Bolden
Chaney.
there?
Okay, now let me ask you
Anquan
this.
Bolden was there.
Yep.
Like, all those guys
now
were
let me ask you this.
NFL guys. Yes.
Who were the receivers for Ian Book?
I have no idea.
Okay, exactly.
Who anybody is.
And
for
yeah,
Notre
by
Dame.
the way, when he
Right.
was a redshirt sophomore, I apologize. They did go to the playoffs. They lost 30-3, but they went.
Yeah.
Like I think I was saying that.
You
but
know what I mean, though?
I think in this era right now, when you look at he lost 4 games or 5? It was a very very small number. Now, he may not translate to be a great NFL quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
but to call him trash, I think is a problem that we have with our troll culture, because words have meanings, and we have used the word GOAT, we've used trash, we've used a lot of different words. We overuse them. Now, if you want to say that, the word I like is mid. Just call them good old fashioned mid. That mid is comfortable. It's consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Mid can get you through.
It works.
Some rough times now, like when you ain't got it.
It takes more of it.
Right, but it can get you where you need to get.
Yeah, exactly.
On the
But it's
right
not
night.
trash.
On the right night.
I would never throw it out.
Yeah, but it's just what it is. If somebody said, James, you can have this mid, or you can have this, this really, really great high end stuff, of course.
Right.
But if they said mid or nothing,
right,
you're gonna take the mid all day. It's not trash. So just call it that.
If I told you that in Book's career, he had, I said it at 1,200 rushing yards, would you say he went over or under?
He doesn't strike me as a.
Doesn't strike you as a runner?
Yeah, I'm gonna say under. But you posing that question makes me believe it's.
No,
over.
I'm surprised too. It's 1,517 yards and 17 touchdowns.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
He was scooting.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I'm not saying the guy's a top 3-round draft pick, but
he's not.
To say he sucks is a stretch. I mean, a major stretch.
I hope that Tyler Eifert's dad isn't listening to this. Our text line friend.
Maybe Tyler Eifert's dad that texted that.
What are you kidding me, dude?
I know. I'm just teasing.
He's
actually on his way up here.
382 says sucks as in relation to NFL success or prospect.
See, that's the crazy thing is, and I get that's fine. I'm good for that. How anybody can say they know for sure now, like I can make a bold prediction with stuff, but I will admit, like, I don't know, man, because like, they pick who, James Robinson,
right?
Who knew James Robinson? Like, how did you could say, I saw that rookie do one thing, carry the ball one time in camp, or I read about somebody saying something good, and I just knew he was going to be a 1,000-yard rusher. He was going to be the first undrafted rookie free agent to do. No, none of us knew that.
We were at a scrimmage, didn't you? We didn't know who he was.
Not at all.
And he didn't catch our attention that day.
The African kid caught my attention more than him. I don't even know his name.
There was a Zegbo, and then there was also
the sneeze guy. Bless you.
Ogubawale was the other one.
Whoa.
One of those two.
How dare you say that to me? Anyways, pick whichever one of those you wanted to say. A Jobadowo?
A Ogubawale and a Zegbo.
Whichever
We're
one
both
of
running
those.
backs for the 1-15 Jacksonville.
This is a good question by 735. How many of these quarterbacks that will be drafted this year will actually start for a team next year?
1,
Trevor,
2,
for sure.
3.
Oh, you're going that fast?
Trevor, unless Tebow beats him out.
No, I'm not saying because they're any good. I'm saying these teams are Carolina's starting to whoever they draft.
Absolutely.
Obviously, the Jags are starting Trevor.
Is Matt Ryan gone?
Dude, there's going to be a lot of people gone, I think. Like, this is just the beginning.
If the Texans get rid of Deshaun, guess what they're doing? They're starting the quarterback.
If the Texans get rid of Deshaun, they're going to be starting Tua.
Well, they're talking about Carolina's really in the
come on.
I don't want him to go to
He's
Miami.
not going to Carolina.
Deshaun's
not going to Carolina.
I don't want Deshaun.
Why
I don't
would
know
you
if I
leave
like
one
Deshaun
place
anymore.
that don't have any first-round picks and no weapons and go to another place?
I don't know if I like Deshaun anymore. I want him to go to New York and suffer in the cold.
You don't like Deshaun?
I don't know. I don't dislike him. I'm just trying to figure out.
I am too, actually. It's funny you say that.
This whole story's getting on my nerves.
No, it's so funny you say that.
Does he have a story?
No, not him. It's in the news still.
This story.
There's nothing really going on with
exactly.
It's
He's
just
not
annoying.
getting traded.
Trade him or don't trade him.
I mean, we hope he don't get traded because if he gets traded, we got to find a new producer.
We have a funeral to plan.
Oh, facts. My bad. I forgot.
I'm not doing a GoFundMe. I hope you guys
you have insurance?
What's the cheapest casket you can get? Or can you just put me in the ground?
Burn you?
I think that's... Is it more expensive to do that?
No, it's much cheaper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I need to be buried in the ground.
Well, then you should have made the bet.
I don't need a box, but put me in the ground at least.
I want
bare minimum.
I want to be burned.
Well, to answer that question, now that y'all say it, okay, Trevor, whoever goes to the Jets,
Right.
That's 2.
That's 2.
If the Falcons pick at 4, that means they've gotten rid of Matt Ryan, right?
They've got to get Matt Ryan's replacement. They don't have to get rid of him though. They've got
Well,
to.
if you
draft
pick
a
Justin
quarterback.
Fields at 4,
You can.
Okay,
You
so
actually have a chance to
we're
like
staying-
let him ride. Right.
so we're staying at 2. If Trey Lance goes to Carolina, that's 3.
He's starting. That's gonna suck for y'all, for Carolina, but I don't care. Let that little person suffer. I don't care about that coach.
So 3, right?
Right now, 3 already off rip.
What
You
if
gotta
Matt
get
goes to
somebody
the
else?
Saints?
No.
Who's starting over
I
him?
think Drew Brees is coming back.
What?
Don't you think if he would have retired, he would have announced it by now?
Yeah, if they draft Mac,
You think Drew Brees has come back after he
Dude,
reached his
the
contract?
longer out we get from the last game that he played, the more he's gonna forget
But he
that he
redid
sucks.
his contract.
Drew said, "Pay me $500,000 and I'll walk. You don't have to give me the full money. I'll just gonna
Right.
take this $500,000. I'm a good guy. I'm a solid man. Just give me $500,000 and I'll retire on you. You don't have to worry about my contract anymore."
I mean, if Max drafted and Drew leaves, does he start right away, or do they start?
But it didn't say
Famous?
start right away. They just said how many start this year, right? That was the question.
Yeah.
So that's 4. If Max drafted top 10, he started.
Every headline says an announcement from Drew Brees is probably coming soon. So I guess I'm dead ass wrong.
Yeah,
about
don't make any bets with Drew.
No, I'm not.
Drew would do it out of spite.
Just to come back.
I know him. I know the real Drew.
You guys go way back.
I mean, I guess you could always find. Like, I mean, Ian Book could be like Gardner Minshew and go somewhere and be the starter by week 5 or 6.
That'd be the best thing for him.
Yeah.
So go to wherever Foles is at.
Is he still in Chicago?
Go to Chicago. He fits. He knows
Is he still
the
under
weather.
contract?
Yeah, yes. It's
They
a
can't
pretty
get rid of
long
him.
contract.
They can't get rid
Oh,
of
that's
him
right.
right
It's
now.
the contract he signed here.
The one, the Stags contract.
We're still.
We looked this up the other day.
Even
I
in
don't
death,
remember.
Caldwell's still screwing guys over.
Yeah, what happened to you, Dave? Where are you at? Do an interview. Do a tell-all.
Oh no,
This is the time, Dave. Like
Seriously, blame it on somebody else.
My boy got me. I had to throw away 3 cigars. There were 3 Caldwell cigars in this package my guy sent me. I told him
have
I
those
can't
around
have
the
them.
house.
I don't trust anything with the last name Caldwell.
He's only making $8 million this year,
Really?
according to Spot Track. Yeah.
I thought his contract said something else. They can get rid of him if it's only 8.
Well, it's a cap hit of 10.
And Mitch is also still there.
Oh yeah, we looked at this the other day. He's made $74 million, and the Jags paid him 30.5 of that. Wow. Yeah. What were we? We teased something else. I don't remember.
No,
What it
just
was.
Ian Book.
No, there was something else.
Yeah, he was talking. Later in the show, James is going to tell us about his laser tag.
Oh. Oh, you know what? No, I want to get into the Jimmy Smith stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What Jimmy Smith had to say about Allen Robinson, right?
Dude, there's been a lot of A-Rob slander today, Prisco, or yesterday also.
Yeah.
We don't need Allen Robinson here. Which, I mean,
Why
I
is he
sort of
so
agree
angry?
with, but-
Is it because he's so close to the ground?
Listen,
And he's
as an
round?
Italian-American, that's what we do. It's our
Okay,
thing.
because I'm like, he just
It's our
always
niche.
seems mad.
Yeah.
I feel like
you argue with him and like you just.
I feel like you should really be nice to Prisco.
Because we're like, cool?
No, because the one night you came in here and threw him under the bus and then immediately had to
stopped. I
apologize.
Oh, yeah, we actually played the clip.
I
We
apologize.
took
I
we
apologize.
took
I took
the
the bait.
quote out of context.
Yeah, definitely was out of
We
context.
didn't do anything.
No, I took the quote out of context.
We
I
were
definitely
not
did.
a team that night.
I definitely did. I apologize for it, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it was about some race stuff. Too.
He's still very angry. I mean, it doesn't make him not.
No,
I guess
he's
I heard him.
very angry.
I read it in his angry Pete Prisco voice.
I love angry people.
993 Texas earlier and said, "Are we talking about weed?"
Yeah, we were.
We were. Dude, what were you? Were you high? 993?
We were making it so clear.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, no, we were really hiding it. Like, you go around just calling random stuff mid? Like, when have you ever heard mid used
in a non-weed
situation?
Well,
yes, we're comparing. You know what I'm saying? We're using the comparison, but of course, the only thing could have made it clear was to say, if you say he's trash, you say he sticks to stems. Like, we're not going there. I could have said
Stems and seeds, yeah.
What was my what was I? Anyway, I could have named a brand for you. I could have said gelato.
Somebody texted that.
Wow, that sounds delicious.
That was amazing. I said some really.
So
good,
that's actually a brand.
It's actually a brand.
Because somebody texted us about gelato. I thought they were talking about that ice cream.
Me too.
It's delicious ice cream,
right?
But it's also high end or brand name.
Because 962 said mid for the day. I'm an adult with things to do, and then once night comes, bring that good stuff like gelato. I thought he was talking about ice cream. I'm like,
but you can say
delicious.
that. Give me Briars in the day, and give me some gelato at night. You can use it, but I would have read that and known exactly what he was talking
Is Briars mid? Briars expensive.
I don't know.
Bro.
Briars is probably not mid. But gelato is like gelato is
different.
Gelato made me mad at white people
because we didn't tell you.
because
I forgot.
Yeah, like I just like I was.
I apologize.
I was appalled because it was so good. It's not mad like I'm like.
Okay, now the text line's getting out of control.
Like they're giving more examples of mid, or they just didn't know what mid was.
Yes. Now we got purple gelato, and we've got something about runts and Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, the Girl Scout cookies. Is
somebody saying mids are also speakers, and
oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because that in context made sense. Ian Book is a speaker.
Now we got somebody talking about Frosted Flakes.
Okay.
Ooh,
that's something that you probably could enjoy post. Definitely post mid.
What I have right now is green crack and Jaeger.
Oh.
Actually, yeah.
Interesting.
Strands.
This
not literally crack.
This is gonna sound really bad right following that, but Jimmy Smith coming up next.
A new hope is on the horizon.
Learn everything you need to know about Trevor Lawrence on the 1010XL Trevor Cast.
Matt Hayes and Hayes Carline dive in deep with 10 episodes starting February 25th on 1010XL On Demand. Presented by Claude Nolan Cadillac.
If I'm not commuting anymore, where do I really want to live?
While you handle life's questions, Merrill Guided Investing helps you manage your portfolio and invest for your next move with the option to work with an advisor at a low cost and minimum. Merrill, a Bank of America company. Visit merrilledge.com/investing goals to get started today.
Investing involves risk. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, Baltimore registered broker-dealer and investment advisor, member SIPC. Investment products are not FDIC insured or not bank guaranteed and may lose value.
Mystic Cornhole Company is the first choice for high-quality custom boards made right here in Jacksonville. But if you have a cornhole emergency, drop by their shop on Phillips Highway and pick up your new set today. MysticCornholeCompany.com.
Picket here for Zero Res. It may be cold outside, but at Zero Res, they're heating things up. Right now, they have the hottest price of the year. 3 rooms of carpet cleaning, $99. That's the price they started out with 16 years ago. Who does that? Zero Res. If you've been thinking about getting those carpets cleaned, now is the time. Hottest price of the year. 3 rooms for $99. Zero Res, man. You spell it forward, you spell it backwards. Zero Res. It's the right way to clean.
CEROREC. Zero Res.
Call Action Transmission Specialist on Merrill Road. We want to win your business with honest and upfront transmission service. I'm Robin Sidbury, the owner. That's a promise from me. Get traction. Call Action at 744-0755.
Hey, this is David here, Inspector for Royal Pest Services, a locally owned and operated company that you have trusted for over 26 years for all your pest control needs. We are excited now to be a certified installer of TAP installation, which stands for Thermal, Acoustic, and Pest Control. TAP not only guards against mold and mildew, but it cuts your electric bill by an average of 30% while offering a permanent layer of pest protection. Online at royalpestservices.com.
Who's making moves?
You gotta go faster, faster!
What's the latest in rumor and speculation?
Are you serious?
When the NFL offseason moves, so do 1010XL and Tire Outlet. Wholesale prices, premium service.
That's what greatness is!
Did you know that for every inch of rain on a 2,000 square foot roof, 1,500 gallons come off the eaves of the roof? Call Clearwater Seamless Gutters and Drainage, and we'll design a plan using our Clearwater Seamless Gutters, and we'll connect those gutters to a Clearwater drainage system to solve your erosion and standing water issues.
Clearwater Seamless Gutters. We can't sing a lick, but we sure are good at gutters.
And drainage too.
SeamlessGuttersJacksonville.com.
Did you know that Tiger Woods has won 82 PGA Tour events? But how many times has he finished second? The answer next.
There's always a good reason to compare homeowners' insurance rates. You may be paying too much. Protect your home with a Southern Oak insurance policy today.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
Tiger Woods has finished second a whopping 31 times on the PGA Tour.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
Hi, I'm David Honeymeyer, COO of Seminole Gaming. At Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, our Safe and Sound program was developed with data and facts from local, national, and global authorities and industry councils. Safe and Sound means stringent sanitary protocols, plus our clean team in their bright yellow shirts. You'll see them cleaning and sanitizing common areas and high-touch surfaces. We remain committed and dedicated, a safe bet to keep you safe and sound. We're ready when you are for some good, clean fun.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-888-ADMIT-IT. This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
What did Jimmy have to say? I don't even know what we're hyping up here.
I love Jimmy.
He doesn't want to
Smooth.
bring back Allen Robinson. I'll let him say it himself.
No need to bring back Allen Robinson. He's dropping balls anyway. I'm watching him, Mitch Trubisky, or whoever playing, he's dropping the ball.
Can you pause that real quick? This is not the same, right? And this guy's a terrible person. Great music, terrible person. Hope he spends the rest of his life in jail. But have you heard the R. Kelly interview with Gail?
Yes,
and he's talking about hog tie. I don't know how to hog tie nobody. Hog tie. Now, keep that voice in your ear. Run that back.
We don't need no Allen Robinson. Let him go ahead on. He was in a hurry to get out of here, so let him stay gone. That's how I feel about it.
It just sounded like real full when he just said that, because he meant that.
Does Allen Robinson drop the ball a lot?
Well, JJ said that Stats and Info. Oh man, I forgot his name. Basically came up and said that no. I think he had 6 drops or something. Was that what the deal was?
6 drops in 2 seasons or something.
Yeah, I don't remember him dropping the ball.
He dropped it a lot here, but I think a lot of that was his last year. Before he got hurt, he wasn't able to get the 50-50 balls like he was the first year.
Well, everybody dropped a lot here because
the balls are awful.
Can we, before we get into A-Rob talk, let's just do this. We have to compare and contrast.
Somebody sent me something on my phone and it said that I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people.
I'm sorry.
What would I hog-tie?
No need to bring back Allen Robinson. He's dropping balls anyway. I'm watching him, Mitch Trubisky, or whoever playing, he's dropping the ball.
Did I get it?
We don't need no Allen Robinson. Let him go ahead on.
I love that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was perfect.
I'm sorry.
That was perfect, dude.
I was not. I want to clarify. I'm laughing.
What would I hog-tie? My kids is listening to this.
No need to bring back Allen Robinson. He's dropping balls anyway. I'm watching him, Mitch Trubisky, or whoever playing, he's dropping the ball. So we don't need no Allen Robinson. Let him go ahead on. He was in a hurry to get out of here, so let him stay gone. That's how I feel about it.
What would I hog-tie? My kids is listening to this.
No need to bring back Allen Robinson. He's dropping balls anyway. I'm watching him, Mitch Trubisky, or whoever playing, he's dropping the ball. So we don't need no Allen Robinson. Let him go ahead on. He was in a hurry to get out of here, so let him stay gone. That's how I feel about it.
I agree, though. I'm fine with no A-Rob.
What did Allen do to Jimmy, though? That's what I want to know.
He didn't like the way he left.
Okay.
He says that.
Allen Robinson was never. I don't. It's like Jacksonville's infatuation with Allen Robinson. It was 1 year, right?
I remember him being the greatest receiver of all time, I think.
But the issue was, and always will be with Allen Robinson, is he can't create separation.
Right. He was a 50-50 guy. He was good hands, but he was a number 2.
He was a 50-50 guy because he couldn't create separation.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why when I would say it, when they were talking about James, Allen Robinson, Allen Hurns, you got to pay one of them. I said they're 2 number 2 wide receivers. Neither one of them is the guy that you're gonna build your offense around. Now maybe it was because Blake wasn't any good, but I don't know. But
I mean, would he be the best receiver on this team? He would.
I think he would make our receiving core better. But I still believe I think Chark would be the best receiver. Chark is the guy who runs the routes better. It's more of a separation guy, in my opinion.
Is Chark faster? Is Chark fast?
Man, I don't think he's not slow. He's fast. And fast is relative. I don't
Right.
I don't need Chris Conley. I'm saying I don't need Chris Conley's speed. I need you to be able to run your route and get separation while you're running your route.
Fast.
This is what Prisco said about Chark.
Look, Allen Robinson to me is too much like DJ Chark. I don't think I would add Allen Robinson. I think they need to get faster. I mean, all you got to do is watch teams. You got to get faster, and they're not fast at that position.
I mean, DJ Chark ran Allen Robinson ran a 4.640. Okay. DJ Chark ran a 4.34.
Yeah. So
he is fast.
So listening to Prisco say that, before you told me those numbers, I'm thinking in my head, what the hell film is he watching? Because when you think about Allen's best year, right, it's literally run, not get away from anybody, jump in the air, moss somebody, then in the end zone, or maybe catch it, then get separation. DJ's actually getting open with routes. Like you can see he's more explosive.
Is that what he was saying though?
But then what do you mean that they're
I think
the same
he was
receiver?
saying like
they're both like just okay. They're
Yeah.
both number 2 receivers.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
neither
That's
one of
what
them.
I feel like he
Okay,
was
well I
saying.
can get that. That's a different saying.
Yeah.
Like if you're saying like bringing in Allen Robinson doesn't solve your problems because you still don't have a primary, then that's a better way of saying he's the same person as DJ Chark. They're two different receivers. They're just neither one of them are the guy that's going to get you over the
Is
top.
he the best receiver in free agency?
I forgot the receiver. No, well, we all know
Chris
Juju's
Godwin.
gonna be-
Is Chris Godwin?
Yeah, and they're not letting him. They're basically making it known that he's getting paid.
So the way that I hate when it takes me to Pro Football Focus. They've got Dak, then Chris Godwin, then Allen Robinson, the top 3 free agents.
Yeah, I'm not buying that one.
What is Cleveland doing with OBJ?
I think he's going to get let go. It just all depends on how you feel about his injury. If you want to take a chance on him.
A year ago, I would have said don't let OBJ anywhere near the Jags. Now,
I don't think
with
OBJ,
Trevor and with Herbs,
I don't think he's as bad as what people think. I think he is very active, and I think you couldn't have OBJ and Jalen in the same locker room. It's too much sassiness in there. But one is good. You can have one personality. Herbs can manage personalities.
yeah, give me OBJ. I'll take him.
What about Juju? 25?
No. Yeah.
I would much rather have Juju
Me
than
too.
A-Rob.
Oh, then A-Rob? Yes, I agree.
Galladay?
No, I don't know what it is about him. And I know people
We just
love
don't
him.
watch a lot of Lions games.
Fair.
So I don't know if he's
He
like
ran
really
in
good.
2019. He was second in the league on yards on deep passes. So I mean, there's that. He's gonna get. They're saying he's gonna get $22 million a year. Galladay.
Mm.
That's a lot for a receiver. It's not my money, but
Bring Isaiah Ford home?
I mean, if you want to, but
No, I'm just joking. He's not a number.
they're saying Will Fuller's going to get 17.5. Is he? No, we've already talked about Will Fuller. Neither one of y'all have an interest in him. You know, I mean, OBJ,
remember Laquan
Juju.
Treadwell?
What'd you say?
Remember Laquan Treadwell?
Yeah, from Ole Miss.
Yeah, it's like it's amazing these names that are coming up now.
Corey Davis.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I mean, I think I would almost rather.
If you're not getting me Juju, Godwin, or I would take OBJ if the price was right and it wasn't stupid. Then outside of that, I really don't have a true interest. I'd rather go with what I have, unless we find somebody in the draft that really complements it. And I want to see what this offense can put together with a quarterback that actually throws the ball on time and his drops.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, what's his name's gone? Didi's gone, right?
Yeah, he doesn't need to be here. Live your best life, champ.
Wow, they've got Yannick Ngakoue as the 46th ranked free agent this year. Wow. 46th?
You know, pride comes with cost. And he's gonna pay it. So, at least he's happy. He has that. I would have took the
That's low though.
I would have took
that's low, right?
I mean, these are
They've got
opinions.
T.Y. Hilton ranked ahead of him.
These are opinions of pencil necks. So I mean, this isn't really like authentic. Obviously, there's always going to be a premium for pass rush.
Man, they got Shaquille Griffin ranked ahead of that man.
That's my dude. That's my dude with the hand.
I think so, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, I almost said. I burnt it. I blew the opportunity. Dang, my bad.
There's a bunch of tackles.
I was gonna say this is getting out of hand. But it's not the same. It doesn't have the same effect if I didn't.
Why is Juju ranked so low though?
Because they don't. Nobody. Again, some of these are probably ranked low because nobody probably really thinks they're going to get out of their situation. Like Juju, I'm pretty sure Pittsburgh would be dumb to not
No, the way they're ranking these, like they say, like in some of the top ones, they're going to be franchised. So I don't think it has anything to do with the rankings. But like they've got Richard Sherman ahead of Juju.
Yeah, that's foolish. Richard Sherman is probably going to be commentating.
They're saying Richard Sherman is going to get $14 million a year, 2-year, $28 million deal.
Ooh.
They're saying the Bills.
Man, it's amazing how fast that skill set diminishes at that position.
Yeah.
Because he was that guy. And
dude, he's had a good run.
No, I'm not knocking him, but it's just like all we can remember, like what he got when he got put in the blender, and like that's all I can remember right now.
What about JJ Watt? Where's he gonna end up?
JJ Watt, his number one probably is gonna be Pittsburgh to play with his brother, or he's gonna try to find a place where a D line is attack.
I'd go to Green Bay. That's where I'd go. I wouldn't go to Cleveland. I don't in my mind like I'm gonna have to see that again.
Well, I don't think he wants to play his brother 2 times a year. Like he ain't going to Cleveland. Probably go to Pittsburgh. I think I can see him with the Titans. I really wish he would consider here, but I doubt it.
Well, the better question is, does here consider him? Because here has all the money they need.
They should, because we were running a 3-4, and he'd be perfect here, and you have young guys that are going to be able to come over there to where if you double team him, great, you're going to get crushed by a young guy. You're going to probably try to put him in single situations.
He's not going to want to come play with the rookie quarterback though.
No, he wants to go to a team that's a contender. That's the reason why he wanted to leave Houston.
I don't blame him. We got to take a break. 8 o'clock coming up next.
Our coordinates here are 10.
XL.
Hi, I'm professional golfer Russell Knox, and when it came time for me to purchase my home, I was looking for professionals to guide me through the buying process, and I chose Exit Real Estate Gallery. The professionals were enjoyable to work with and made all the transactions very easy, and I would definitely recommend using Exit Real Estate Gallery to purchase your home.
Thanks, Russell. If you're looking to buy or sell your one stop in Jacksonville, Exit Real Estate Gallery. Go online right now at propertyinjax.com.
This year's First Tee North Florida Tour Card is better than ever with 4 new courses. Enjoy discounted golf at Marsh Landing Country Club, Queens Harbor, Amelia National, and Plantation Bay. Plus all the great courses you enjoyed last year, including Dyes Valley Course, the King and Bear, and Slammer and Squire. You'll enjoy $1,000 in golf savings for just $99. It's the perfect way to start your golf year. For details, go to tourcard.org. Tourcard.org.
Ackerman Urology gives you the home field advantage. Don't trust your sexual health to the internet. Our local urologists treat prostate disease and sexual health issues to ensure your confidence and wellness. Don't ignore symptoms that hold you back. Visit AckermanUrology.com.
Hey, it's Angela and Brian Wall. How many companies do you know in this day and age that actually want their potential customers to call their competition and get quotes from them?
That's what WonderWorld wants you to do. WonderWorld knows there are other window companies out there, but we also know those other guys. When compared to WonderWorld, they can't offer you the quality at the price that WonderWorld can.
And with Window World, you get the absolute best guarantee there is in the window replacement business.
If anything goes wrong with your new WonderWorld windows, 5 years from now, 10, 15, 50, WonderWorld and I will be there to fix it for you. You get peace of mind with WonderWorld, and to top it off, WonderWorld windows increase the value of your home. So look what you get with WonderWorld. Quality windows, low price, the best guarantee in the business, energy savings, and an increase in the value of your home. A win-win for you.
Call Window World today and get your free in-home estimate, or see them online at windowworldneflorida.com.
Window World, simply the best for less. Thank you for your business.
Window World also offers energy-efficient doors and siding.
Now is your chance to beat the crowds and book your premium Fenwick Home Services full system tune-up for only $59, plus get a 21-point system inspection. Fenwick has more fully stocked trucks on the road and more technicians on call to get the job done right. Our team wears gloves, face masks, and booties, leaving your home cleaner than they found it. Call 904-660-0556 or visit FenwickHomeservices.com.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hey, how about happy hour again at Mr. Chubby's Wings? Mr. Chubby's? Don't they have a brand new location? Heck yes. They just opened a third location in Ponte Vedra, and they still have our favorite happy hour prices. Wow, can't beat those prices. So yeah, let's chub it up again in Ponte Vedra.
See all their specials at MrChubby'sWings.com. Locations on Fleming Island, the West Side, and now Ponte Vedra Beach. Mr. Chubby's Wings, before the game, after the game, and during the game.
Are you having difficulty paying your IRS personal or business taxes due to COVID-19? Under the IRS's People First COVID-19 Tax Relief Program, there has never been a better time than now to settle your tax debt. Call J. David Tax Law today for a no-cost consultation at 904-507-4777. That's 904-507-4777. Or go to jdavidtaxlaw.com. Peace of mind is only a click or phone call away.
Are you having trouble in the bedroom? If so, we can't help you. But if you're having trouble in the boardroom and your business needs a lift, Beeson4 can improve your performance with safe, effective digital marketing. Beeson4's PPC, social media, and SEO services stretch your marketing dollars, helping your budget last longer and your results grow stronger. Look, there's no magic pill. If you're not using digital marketing, you're probably falling flat. Let Beeson4 help get your business mojo on. Visit BESON4.com. That's Beeson4.com.
For the first time ever, Honda has 0% financing on new SUVs and trucks. Historic times create historic opportunities. 0% financing at your local Honda dealer today. Don't miss it. We're dealing. See dealer for financing details. Offer ends 3/1/21.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
You mad, bro?
1010XL 92.5 FM. Join us in the sports den. Call or text 641-1010.
Open up your heart and let that hate out.
So much going on in the world. So much pent-up frustration. You just gotta be angry, man. You gotta hate. And it's not hating on a person. It's just hating on the situation, and you just gotta release that hate because it's gonna make you grow old. And make you get dentures or make something bad happen to you. And that's why we bring Hate O'Clock to you each and every night. Currently, it's by us. And GoFundMe to get JJ out of his Mad Dad sponsored apartment complex. 8 o'clock, please. We need JJ to be safe. If anything takes JJ out, we need it to be the fact that Deshaun Watson is no longer.
That's the only
That's the only
way.
exception to the rule.
After I made it through 2020, I can't just give up now.
Yeah. So
we're almost there.
My hate
just flatten the curve. 2 more weeks.
Right. That's what they've been saying. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. Like
that is so weird to think about. That was the original
weeks.
thing. 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks. Flatten the curve.
They didn't give a damn about that curve.
My hate o'clock is very sports related.
That's good. Mine is too.
It's a double hate o'clock. It's hatred on both sides of this coin.
Is that like a double negative?
Some positive may come out of it.
Okay.
I agree with one side, but I'm hating them at the same time, if this makes sense. So I'm going to take it there because this is a hot button issue.
Oh, dear.
I believe I agree with the end. I believe men should play men's sports.
Oh.
And women.
I've seen this.
And women should play women's sports.
This is ridiculous, man.
My problem with it is I don't like fake outrage. I like real outrage. So if you don't know what's happening, there was in the last like 2 to 3 weeks, there has been a story that's gone viral about a track athlete in like Hart in Connecticut, somewhere where nobody runs track very well anyway. and they're talking about how like she's Division it's Division II track and field, and they're dominating. They say they're dominating, and they use the word dominating very loosely. Then there was another one. I'll go ahead and tell the story. So the track athlete runs like the 60, finished 5th. So I want to put this in perspective. They finished 5th in Division II track and field.
Dominating.
That's not dominating. Like you're you can participate however you want to participate, and it's great that you're in the NCAA. You're not going to participate in the Olympics if you're in Division II track and field. I just got news for you.
When you say finish 5th,
like
so
1,
did
2,
they
3,
get
4,
through
5th.
their qualifying heats?
I think it had to be. It was the national. So they finished it.
So they probably beat 30 people to get there.
But the time was was really slow if you know track and field times.
Okay. It was what was it? The 100?
There was the 100, the 200. Then they ran something the 400-meter hurdle.
Okay.
Now that is cheating because that's painful. It's it's taxing. No, I'm just saying it's taxing on the body. So the musculoskeletal system of the male athlete that's participating as a female does give you an advantage. But even still, the time, so they're saying, so when you just read it, you see former male dominates women track or something like that. And your first instant is it's not fair because the male athlete should automatically be genetically superior. The problem is in the sprints, if you go and yes, the top male sprinters are superior than the top women sprinters. The top women sprinters are far superior than most of us men. We're not dominating them.
So I couldn't run out there and beat a high school sprinter right now.
Well, not a top one.
No, I couldn't.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not a top one. So you're not going out there and beating a Marion Jones before the juice.
No, he said high school.
No,
high school.
But Marion Jones has the national record coming out of high school. She was running like a 10.9.
Oh, okay.
Or 10.8, excuse me. So she was scooting. 10.8 for a high school boy is pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
So again, my head so you're outraged. I get it. I'm outraged that the man is doing I believe or create a category for them.
The one that I don't like is the MMA one.
No, I'm gonna get to that. That's the only good one out of all of these. Now they've got now the next one that was really making the waves, and it was in so many Facebook groups, so many tweets today. All you see is 6'8", 220-pound former Navy veteran dominates female basketball league.
Hooping.
I'm thinking I'm about to see LeBron James, Joanna Man out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no video of it. So I do this crazy thing, right? I read. So I'm reading it, going down. I see community college. Some random ass community college in California, because of course. And this 6'8", 220-pound granddad is out there. Well, not granddad. It's
he's middle-aged.
Well, now he's a granddad because this happened in 2012. What? He was 45. Again, my point is,
Internet, man.
You're mad now, but you weren't mad then. You should have been mad then and now. I go and do a simple Google search.
Mm-hmm.
They hoop. People track statistics. Dominate is the word that was used. 5.9 points per game. 4.4 rebounds. In a community,
so he's Blake Griffin.
In a community college
right
league,
now.
Yes.
And you're 6'8", 220 pounds. But again, I don't think people know how good elite women basketball players are. Was it Renaya? Was the young lady from?
You're taking this. I like the angle you're taking.
No, I'm just saying, if you have to do that, you stink. That guy stinks.
Okay, see, that's the angle I see. Okay, you're looking at this in a very positive light because you're shining the light on how good
I wouldn't say stinks though.
Female athletes.
6'8",
points,
220?
5 rebounds is a good,
in a community college.
Is a good eighth, third guy off the bench.
No, in a community college, man, I'm thinking to make a headline. I'm supposed to, for me to feel sorry.
Yeah, I need at least
I need to see my man is averaging 27, 15, 12 blocks,
shooting 65% from the field.
I need to see
whamming on people,
posterizing,
yeah.
doing the Shaq.
Yeah,
I need to see that.
Tearing the backboard down.
No, I'm not even talking about tear. I'm talking about, when Shaq would lift the legs and thrust the hips into the face. I need to see that.
Knock him over.
I need to see
These
that.
poor little girls.
But when I see this, I'm like, yo, you stink, dude. Like, how can your self-esteem already as a person is extremely low to go and do that? I'm not worried about you taking like my daughter's spot. I see you. I'm like, you're trash. Now, because just think about who's the woman that got that was Brittany Griner.
Mm-hmm.
Terrifies me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more afraid of Brittany Griner competing with women than I am of
Absolutely.
this guy. And she's a woman.
She dunks on
Yeah, y'all you're taking this in a different angle. Like me, I'm taking this in a okay. Somebody needs to tell this dude
it's time to hang him up.
It's over. Like men, women, children, like you're not good.
Right.
I don't care how good you're not good. You don't need to be playing. You don't make the team.
Right.
He would tell you 5 points and 5 rebounds a game is a good role player.
Yes, for a 18, 19-year-old, not for a 45-year-old man with a mortgage. Like, you should be living your life, man. Don't be using my tax money with your GI bill
what is this
to
person's
go
name?
out here
Killing hopes and dreams.
hoop.
What is this person's name?
Oh man, I gotta look. I forgot. Just type in 6'8", 220-pound transgender hooper with 5.5. Now they're a coach at some school now.
Gadriel Ludwig.
Yeah, that's it. Gabby.
Oh,
Ludwig.
And Gabby's out there looking real bad.
Yeah.
Like, look at him. Then he just got choked up. He's so emotional. After
50 years
after
old.
seeing her.
50-year-old. So not the most athletic.
So, like, that's my thing. Is
50-year-old, 5 points, 5 boards, pretty damn
like,
good.
every time people
I mean, when you put it that way,
if you tell
all
me
these 18-year-old chicks, like,
if you tell me
running all fast,
50-year-old man
with the barbed wire tattoo,
50-year-old man tries out for local community college basketball team, and he averages that on the men's side, I'm going to be like, bravo, you're going up with these guys. Yes, but not when you're switching this. Because the problem with these articles is they know what button is going to push on some of these idiots. The first thing they're going to think is, oh, well, that's not fair to my kid. If that's not fair to your kid, I hate to be the one to break it to you. Your kid's not any good. Let your kid just enjoy it right now. Dude,
I gotta go.
If
my kid's not getting on the court
your kid,
with a 6'6", 220 dude
you'd be pissed.
with barbed wire tattoos, it ain't happening.
If he's only obviously he can't move, break his ankles, get him out of the way.
It looks like what was the
defense
movie with
has
Rob
to-
Schneider where they played baseball and they brought the
Oh yeah.
50-year-old pitcher?
This isn't Juwanna Man. If this was Juwanna Man, and it was like a true baller,
I'm looking at them
there,
all like standing next to each other.
He looks like his name is Frank. Frank, no, not even Frank, because I know a solid dude named Frank, and I don't want to mess that up.
Based on just a quick Google, I mean, there is obviously tons of Twitter backlash and hatred, but there's tons of articles that I just found that's the complete opposite.
That's wrong.
That are praising this. This is from 2013 from ESPN. Whole new game for Gadriel Ludwig. And
That's
it's
wrong.
like ESPNW, like praising how this is such a great thing.
So,
So
I don't like that either. And I'm not saying I'm not telling you which way to think. My point is that the people who are taking advantage of this are not any good. They're just not good.
Well,
and it's a sad wake up call.
we shouldn't care about it. Like it shouldn't. I don't know why it's a thing that everybody's talking about.
That's my thing, is that we shouldn't
I
care
agree
about
with
it. And
that.
it happened so long ago that I'm going and thinking.
Like
Actually,
it's happening now because all the pictures started blowing up today.
And here's why I have an issue with it. Is because when I read it, I know what that reporter or what that person was trying to do. They know that there's a person that wakes up every day for something, looking for something to be mad about.
Yes, they're grift.
Dude,
and this is what makes me mad. Oh,
that reporter was trying to do the same thing that my hate o'clock is.
Okay, what is your hate o'clock?
My hate o'clock is Deadspin.
We've been hitting these segues, man.
Yeah, my hate o'clock is Deadspin.
Do they exist anymore?
Yeah, I thought
R.I.P.
Deadspin was
Gawker.
dead.
Yes, Deadspin, specifically
They're the
Rob
worst.
Parker. Wasn't that the dude
that
that
the
had the illegal
comedian?
download guy? What was the name where you had
No, you're talking about
The Napster guy?
Napster.
Yeah. That was Sean Parker?
He was a part of
Anyway,
Facebook in the beginning.
Rob
part of that
Parker
Yep.
for Deadspin writes this column today, and it says Tim Tebow went from All-American to America's biggest bust twice over.
Jeez.
And he goes, and it says Tim Tebow's career was a bust. In fact, a double bust. Even better, one of the biggest busts in American sports history.
No, it
wasn't. What?
He says no one, and we mean no one, got more play, pub, and love and did so little with it. In the NFL, he failed. In MLB's minors, he failed. And he goes on and on and on. And it's like, dude, you literally are getting clicks because you just wrote Tim Tebow. Much like this you're talking about bringing out a 6'8", 6'6", whatever.
You know what bothers me the most about Roberts'
What?
post?
What?
Is that it makes me want to defend Timothy.
Well, that's
like
right.
That's so bad and so over the top that I'm like, don't you talk about Timothy.
Not my quarterback.
Well, I ain't talk about Tim like that. You don't talk about Tim like that. How dare you, sir? I bid you good day, sir. I
bite my thumb at you.
Yes.
I mean, you can say what you want to
Romeo
say.
and Juliet.
Yeah.
You can say what you want to say about Tim Tebow's football career, and whatever you say is right. But to call that dude a disappointment in any way, shape, or form,
to call his baseball career a bust when nobody had expectations.
When he was like a 30-year-old man.
They didn't even draft him.
He was a 6'8", 220-pound guy at a junior college hooping. Except for he had a name. And they knew it was going to fill the stands.
Exactly.
At least everybody got some benefit out of it.
Yeah, Rob, you know what? You begged Deadspin for a job. Like, that's what happened. Tim Tebow filled stands all across the country. And you've got the nads on you to call the dude the biggest bust in sports history?
Also won a playoff game.
Right.
As a huge underdog.
For 316 yards on three completions for 16 attempts or something crazy like that. They were just, giving me all these
and when
numbers.
You call him the biggest bust in sports history,
that's tough,
do you forget the BCS and Heisman's?
And he wasn't even the number 1 overall pick.
Like, sports history.
Nobody thought that nobody thought anybody was dumb enough to trade back into the first round to get it.
That's very true. Yeah.
And they did it. That's not his fault. One of the things you
Right.
brought up on our show, it's not his fault for being drafted high. That's his coach's idiotic decision. That doesn't make him a bust. Johnny Manziel is the biggest bust to me in NFL because I actually had hope for him. I thought he was cool.
Who's the bigger bust, Taven Bryan or Tim Tebow?
I had no expectations. Nobody had expectations for Taven. We knew he stunk when we drafted him. When I saw your face, and you're a Gator fan, we were at Whiskey Jack's in Ponte Vedra. And when Taven, you said, who? Who does he play for? I said, it says the Gators. No, I
don't know that guy.
He was like, no, I know my Gators. We're good people. I would have known him. I would have known that guy.
Who's a bigger bust, Jamarcus Russell or Tim Tebow?
Jamarcus Russell.
Who's a bigger bust, Achilles Smith or Tim Tebow?
Achilles Smith.
Right. Like, I mean, you could go down and down. There's a huge list. And this idiot calls him the biggest bust in sports history.
When you know your career is over and you've made some really bad decisions, is when you're playing in a league that's only streamed on Twitch and the fans call plays for you. That's
for $300.
Yeah, that's when you have to look in the locker room when you're putting on your cleats and think about, like, pray to God or whatever you pray to and figure out, like, what decisions did you make in life that were wrong?
Well, he already knows that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, sometimes
perhaps going to Vegas tonight for it.
Yeah, that's bad. But I'm not knocking
bigger
anybody.
bust.
I'm not knocking that league. I'm just saying when you
I'm
want a Heisman,
completely knocking.
When you want a Heisman, you shouldn't probably be in that league.
Our prep school team would beat the hell out of them.
Would beat the snot out of them.
Bigger bust, Tim Tebow or Lawrence Phillips?
I'm not going to speak negatively on one of those guys.
I'm not sure who that is.
He's right. Okay, I can talk about it now. Lawrence Phillips. Lawrence Phillips would definitely, if Lawrence Phillips was alive, he would be my running backs coach.
Yes.
Lawrence Phillips is the most badass running back that ever played.
I don't.
Ever played.
Dude, go look up Lawrence Phillips college highlights. Like, it's not the Rohan Marley.
Nah, look up Lawrence Phillips beats down his cellmate. Like, Lawrence Phillips is a terror.
Just Google
in
Lawrence
cell
Phillips.
block D. Where, like, he's a goon.
Oh, Nebraska. Okay.
Yes. He was, I still think, the best college football team
Yeah.
to ever
They
take the field.
They were definitely one of them.
Yeah. Anybody else got any more 8 o'clocks? Or are we good?
I'm
JJ,
fine,
you good?
I'm fine.
All right.
This is our last 8 o'clock and our last show.
It is?
Well, Can't talk about certain people and certain things.
It was tasteful though.
Yeah, but you can't refer to her as a man anymore. She's not a man.
So it could be tripped up. The
So we
consonants.
apologize
I
for
apologize.
James ever saying man. He didn't.
Is it too late to dump it?
Listen, I'm going to put it like that. Consonants. You can educate me. I'm an ally.
Yes,
Educate me. If I did it
we
wrong,
are an ally show.
If I did it wrong, I didn't say it right. Have no problem. Don't bash me. Just educate me. Talk to me nicely. Be like, hey, this is how you're supposed to refer to blah blah blah. Da da da. I have no problem. It was sports. It was in the news. I'm inclusive. Right? Isn't that what it's supposed to be?
Yes.
Yeah. So I want to there. Boom. Right there.
Boom.
Okay. I have
Good
a
enough
game
for me.
I have a game for y'all when we come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Games are fun.
Yeah, a game coming up next.
He's 1010XL's Radio Road Race. Leon Searcy. Noon to 1:30 weekdays on XL Prime Time. On 1010XL.
This is Coach Garris from Oakley. We highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists for our kids. We want our student athletes to be treated like the pros.
This is Dr. Aaron Bates with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Our team is always ready to help with any orthopedic pain issue you may have. Visit us online at sc-ortho.com.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Lauren Brooks here for Open Door. If you're thinking of buying a new home while selling your old one, think about selling it to Open Door. Selling your house can be hard, and it's even harder when you're buying a new home at the same time. You've got two timelines going at once, so they may not sync up the way you want. But when you sell to Open Door, you can quickly get a competitive offer, then close on your timeline. With Open Door, you get the confidence you need to move forward on buying a house while selling your old one. All you have to do is go to opendoor.com. Answer a few quick questions about your home, then complete a contact-free video walkthrough, and you can get an offer in just a few steps. If you like that offer, you can sell your house directly to Open Door. One of my friends sold their house to Open Door, and they raved about how easy the process was, and because things were done quickly, they could buy their new house and never had to pay 2 mortgages. Get your free offer at opendoor.com/myoffer today. Offer eligibility varies. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage, Inc., license 0206130 in California, and Open Door Brokerage, LLC, in its other market.
I'm Nathan. My job gave me a lot. It gave me an income to support my family. It gave me purpose and pride. But the secondhand smoke there triggered my severe asthma attacks, infections, and lung damage. And I never smoked. It was so bad that my doctor told me I shouldn't work there anymore. I had to quit my job. But the damage was done. Now I'm so sick, I can't do much of anything I used to love to do. I don't referee youth basketball anymore. I don't run or lift weights. It's too much for my body to take. Instead, I'm taking breathing treatments or oxygen. I guess you could say my job gave me a lot. So let me give you a tip. Don't let people tell you that working around secondhand smoke is safe.
Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com to quit your way. Developed by CDC.
Hicken here for Zero Res. It may be cold outside, but at Zero Res, they're heating things up. Right now, they have the hottest price of the year. 3 rooms of carpet cleaning, $99. That's the price they started out with 16 years ago. Who does that? Zero Res. If you've been thinking about getting those carpets cleaned, now is the time. Hottest price of the year. 3 rooms for $99. Zero Res, man. You spell it forward, you spell it backwards. Zero Res. It's the right way to clean.
CEROREC. Zero Res.
Instant Keys offers honest professional locksmith service for lost or broken keys and keyless entry remotes. Call Instant Keys at 722-1111. Get dealership level service in just minutes at a fraction of the cost. 722-1111.
Royal Pest Services, a locally operated company you can trust for over 26 years. We're excited to now be a certified installer of TAP insulation, which stands for Thermal Acoustic and Pest Control. TAP not only guards against mold and mildew, but it cuts your electric bill by an average of 30% while offering a permanent layer of pest protection. Call today for a no-obligation inspection where we can discuss the benefits of TAP insulation. Online at royalpestservices.com.
Now your Inside the Ropes golf news gets teed up Tuesday mornings at 8:30.
Get inside intel on the PGA Tour from exclusive angles and insider access on Brunch with the Tour.
Brought to you by
Clearwater Irrigation
on 1010XL.
I'm John Haney, owner of Clearwater Irrigation. Can you believe the average homeowner spends over 5 hours a week of their valuable time pulling hoses? Then there are those who own a sprinkler system that makes no sense at all. It sprays here and there, but nowhere where you need it. Call us at Clearwater Irrigation and we'll design a system that makes sense to you.
Clearwater Irrigation. We can't sing a lick, but we sure are good at sprinklers.
And drainage too.
ClearwaterJacks.com.
Mark Watson with Hardball Creative. Are the company's Zoom calls getting boring? Might be a good time to order some new logo caps or temporary tattoos. Check them out online at hardballcreative.com. Hardball Creative.
Hardball does it all. This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
It is a Sports Den brought to you by thehumidor.com. Make sure you get to thehumidor.com for all of your cigar needs.
Would never have our breaks.
No, gosh, no.
We just want to live.
No.
God, protect us. Like, that's who be singing that.
My people don't want no trouble.
We also aren't going to have sponsors, but thehumidor.com, as I was saying. Go get all the cigars you can. Type in Sports Den when you check out. All lowercase, all one word. You'll get 20% off. We're a sports show, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to talk sports. We talk mostly football. So now I'm going to quiz you guys on college basketball.
Great.
There's 2 undefeated teams. Can you tell me who they are?
Gonzaga.
Ding.
Dude.
Loyola
Oh, he
Marymount.
just gave it away.
Well, who gave it away?
I don't know his name.
I didn't hear it.
If you actually know college basketball, shh.
I don't know college basketball. This game is quick.
You're messing up the game. I want to see. So who was the second one? Who did he say?
He said Baylor.
He's correct. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I want to see
Shout out
how
to my
many
boy
of
Charlie
the top 10 you guys can
Brittany
name.
Griner not on the team, by the way.
No. How many of the top 10? So you already obviously have 2, Gonzaga and Baylor. So there's 8 more. How many of those can you guys name?
I'm going to say Alabama.
Okay, that's right.
Yes!
Really?
Yes. Alabama is ranked 8th.
I'm going to say Florida State.
No.
Oh,
I know that.
Why would I do that?
I know that because we're still in
You lose. Good day, sir.
Any powerhouse, any traditional powerhouses in there? Can I get a
Yes.
ask a friend? Michigan.
Yes, they are 3rd.
Yes!
Virginia was ranked high before we beat it.
He is on a roll. Virginia is 7th.
Oh, that's right, because it's weekly, so it won't get. They'll be out next week.
I'm going to say there has to be an ACC team. Oh, we just did say Virginia. USC.
No. They are 17th, though.
I knew they were.
Idiot. Traditional people.
They're actually not a traditional.
No, I'm talking to myself. I'm trying to think.
That's
to see.
actually, I like where you're going there. If you go there far enough, you're going to get one.
Villanueva. No.
Villanova. Villanova was a player.
Villanova
Villanova is a
is-
school
Villanova
in
is
Philly.
number 10.
No way.
Yes.
Well, they've won like 2 national titles in the last 5
Yes,
years.
they have.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, well, great. I didn't know.
But
I knew they were
that's
good
not
back
even the
in day.
80s team I was talking about because I had them recent.
Georgetown.
5 Slamma Jammers.
Oh.
Who's the school? Houston, yes, is 6th.
Were they in the 80s?
Houston?
Yeah, they had it. Yeah, they were Jordan era.
I'm going to say.
So I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 6th, 8th, and 10th.
Ohio State's always pretty decent.
No.
Every now and then. No,
Ohio
they
State
were-
is
that's where
ranked
Greg Oden came
4th.
from.
Whoa!
Ohio State is
my
ranked
bad.
4th in the country. Y'all are doing much better at this than I thought. Is there something?
How many left?
UCLA was up there, but I doubt there.
They're not. No. I noticed James' eyes glued to the
I
TV,
like
and I didn't
that.
know if there's like the little scroll.
Nah,
How many left?
I couldn't see this.
Let's see. Y'all still need to get number 5, number 9. That's it.
Give us a hint.
No, yeah, number 5 and number 9.
What?
A
Give us a
hint?
hint. Like
One of them,
football related.
One of them is really good at football. Had multiple Heisman Trophy winners lately.
Oh, Oklahoma.
Okay, they're number 9.
Whoa.
Lately, multiple.
Yeah.
Multiple.
The other one was one of Ron Zook's coaching stops.
Illinois.
There you go.
Wow, Illinois is back.
Illinois.
Okay.
Yes. Your top 5 is Gonzaga, or how do you say it? Gonzaga or Gonzaga?
Either.
Baylor,
Potato.
Baylor,
Tomato,
Michigan, Ohio
tomato.
State, Illinois, then Houston, Virginia, Alabama, Oklahoma, Villanova. Iowa, Texas, West Virginia, Creighton, Texas Tech, Florida State 16th, followed by Southern Cal, Virginia Tech, Tennessee, Missouri, Wisconsin, Loyola, Chicago, Kansas, Arkansas, and San Diego State.
So we're gonna have no tournament, or we're gonna have a tournament without North Carolina, Duke, Kentucky.
It's looking that way.
And no fans. Oh, this is gonna be ratings gold for
It's looking
CBS
that
this
way.
year.
Yeah, and even if you look at like the others receiving votes, there's nobody in there that makes you go, oh. I mean, North Carolina got 2 votes.
Over under 1/2 of college basketball that you've watched this year. Over under.
No,
Same for
no,
me.
no.
I watched one.
If I take away Florida games,
Oh,
then
okay.
yes. I've watched several Florida games.
NBA, I watch at least a game a day.
Do
on
you
average.
really?
Absolutely.
I've watched.
Lakers
one
Nets
full
tonight. I'm so stoked.
You've watched what?
One full basketball game.
Do you remember
And
which
I
one it
attended.
was?
Yes, FSU.
Oh,
versus
you were
Georgia
there.
Tech.
You had to watch it.
I was on the.
I don't know why I can't get.
But you were on your phone.
Yeah, I was definitely.
I don't know
taking
why
pictures,
I cannot get
letting people
into.
know I'm
I'm
balling,
here.
I'm boss. You can't have these seats. Can't sit here.
Not watching anyway.
I can't get into the NBA this year.
Oh, it's good.
I don't know
NBA,
why.
The West right now
West
is lit. My friend.
The only time I get into the NBA is because all my friends know how I feel about Stephen Curry.
They had a
And
crazy comeback last night.
They won?
Yeah, they were down like 20 in the 4th to the Heat, who, by the way, the Heat suck after going to the finals last year. They're struggling to get into the playoffs. But the Nets Lakers tonight, when we get off the air, I'll be rushing home on TNT. It's going to be fun, even
That's
with no
gonna
AD.
be a lot.
But,
no AD?
Yeah. But still.
Yeah,
And
it's gonna-
LeBron is going for an MVP this year. It's between him and like Embiid.
What's the deal with the
Maybe
NBA? What's the
Jokic.
deal with the All-Star game? Are they doing
They're
it like they
having
did it
it.
last year?
Yes, it's going to be the Kobe score thing.
And so they're going to have the captains?
Correct.
Nobody. They're saying like.
And
They're
it's in
encouraging.
Atlanta.
They're encouraging people to go. They're going to Atlanta, a
And
city
saying,
that's
"Don't
never
party."
been closed, and they're saying, "Yeah, don't party." We're encouraging people to not have events surrounding the All-Star
luck.
game. I'm like, dude, it's going to be just like Tampa was. Like it's going to be.
But they're not letting
lit.
people in the All-Star game.
No,
Not
they're
fans.
no
I
fans.
think well, actually,
You have to-
Atlanta Hawks games they do have fans.
No, but I'm saying
So,
the
they
All-Star game, they're not.
Oh,
Yeah, no, they've announced
The
that,
players have to stay at the hotel with their families. Everybody, I think they're. I don't know how they're doing, but they're talking about the vaccination or whatever.
We're gonna see a lot of Instagram people getting in trouble for Instagram reasons, like James Harden. Remember when he was caught at,
No, they're going
at the
to
adult wing
Atlanta.
place?
We already know where everybody's going.
Yes,
They're gonna go get some.
They're gonna get
wings.
those wings.
They're gonna get the wings. I
The
don't know why
Lou
they
Williams-
even fight that. Like, just
What are they
quarantine
called?
find one. Okay, if you don't want to have a hotel for young good looking people to stay there and allow adult things to happen if they would like to, make sure they're COVID free. Then you can at least get one adult chicken wing spot. Right?
Magic City.
Just pick one. Magic City
They
is going to
definitely
be
have
the
enough money.
official adult chicken wing spot of the NBA. We know these women are clean. Just give it to us for a week. How much does it cost, sir? Is it $1 million? Is it $2 million? Here you go.
Wow.
Lemon
$1 million
pepper
for
Lou.
$2 million?
I don't know how much they make.
Lemon pepper Lou.
I think you could probably get it for 150.
I don't know, man.
I mean, they're doing $1 million a week.
Dude,
They've
for
had
for
guys
this
go
All-Star
in there
game,
and drop $1 million in a night.
I believe that.
What?
I believe it.
Rappers have gone in there. Now it's marketing, but they did it, and the girls got the
still
money.
$1 million.
At a
Yeah.
place like that, especially for All-Star Weekend, they're gonna have girls flying in from everywhere, not in the country,
I heard
in
a
the world.
story from our Slapping Scott was talking about how one of the places that he has, they would be guys like he has to charge a fee if they want like a certain amount of money in ones, because the amount to like one to break it down and give it to him, clean it up, have security that escorts you for that much, it costs so much on it that he has to get his piece. So like, and he's like, there'll be 3 or 4 guys that come in and get 50,000 in ones.
What?
And that's just
how do you even have that many ones?
Well, one they
how
they
much
specialize
does
in that.
50,000 ones weigh? What do you have to have that in? Like what kind of? That's multiple bags.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I don't know. Well, we saw Edge.
Inflation hasn't hit.
Edge had a van with 1 million ones in it.
I mean, inflation hasn't hit yet. They're still throwing ones.
I think ones are going to always be until it becomes metal. It's gonna be. It's the lowest paper denomination, so it's always going to be there. Like I'm not me. Somebody's not good. I don't see people going out there, even if you're a baller, just throwing 100s out there for gymnastics.
No, but 10s maybe or 5s.
I can see that, but the ones just feel they go longer. It's the fun and the thrill.
Okay, so Post Malone is showing $50,000 worth of ones that he spent in a Miami club, and it's like 2 or 3 full like Bud Light case boxes full of cash. It's a lot.
You want to hear a do better story?
Yeah, I'm looking at the 50,000 ones.
You see it?
Too.
Do better story from our friends at Dome Hats. Make sure if you're not getting your hats from Dome Hats, it's something wrong with you. December 2004, Zook the Crook had been fired. Charlie Strong was the interim coach. We played Miami in the Chick-fil-A Bowl. 80% of the team ate chicken wings every night. Atlanta is fun. Now, of course, our guy probably just
he was designing hats in the hotel room.
Yeah, he was working on his craft.
Right.
Like he was not frolicking with these hooligans and getting into their shenanigans. But I wouldn't be mad at it because the lemon pepper wings are amazing.
You know, you can buy fake dollar bills. Like
I think in some of those places, like
Amazon will sell you fake $100 bills for like rap videos and for videos on social media.
I think nobody's going into it with $1 million, but they're probably like swipe a card or you'll do something, whatever, and then they'll give you the denominations that make it to give it that effect. In my opinion, I think
Dom did the research. It's 110 pounds.
That's not that bad.
So you're carrying
You can
around
get that
a
in a
small
solid,
woman
you can get
or
that
a
in
small
a solid,
child.
a big duffel bag. You said
That's heavy.
Yeah, I mean it's got some weight to it now.
Yeah, I mean that's a strong.
No, I
duffel
don't
bag.
think you can carry it around a duffel bag because it's 110 pounds, but it's
So you got to get into
big. It's a lot.
The space.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I didn't know. How to
Okay,
say
here
that.
it is. When you go on an airplane, you get to check a 50-pound bag.
Uh-huh.
It's 2 airplane bags. A little over.
You're gonna walk into a club
With 2 airplanes.
with 2 rollers.
No, if I got that kind of bread, I'm not walking in the club with anything. The
Farnsworth Bentley.
yeah. And there's somebody
With his
holding.
umbrella.
There's somebody holding with me because just in case.
No, I just
Oh,
didn't know like all
absolutely.
those like
There's a
social
couple
media
guys.
videos you see with the 20-year-old acting like they got $50,000 and $100 bills. I didn't realize you could buy fake $100 bills on Amazon.
Man, nah, them cats.
Whoa, well,
Or
that's
those guys got their
federal
advance.
charges.
They got their advance, and they're actually like they just went to the bank for that day and got it and put it back.
Yeah, but like whenever you see music videos, these guys in like really nice cars, most of the time they're just rented.
And the jury is rented.
Yeah, the jewelry too.
The what?
The jury.
Oh. Why are they renting a jury?
You can get judged. You can get judged or fresh, however you want to call it. The jury.
Yeah. So that's this weekend?
No, the 7th of March, so a couple weeks out.
Yeah,
My anniversary.
I was pressing, but I
Oh,
really want to
happy anniversary.
Maybe we'll
They're
go
not
up to
having
Magic
any
City.
parties. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Over under on how many NBA players, because it's not the all-star players that I'm talking about getting in trouble. It's not the LeBrons or, the
Because Lou
Kawhi.
Williams.
It's the other guys who are just going there for the week and
Savannah's
partying
bringing
their
the
ass
girls
off.
to the hotel. So I mean, come on, man. We know
Who? Oh,
Savannah. Man,
Savannah.
but come on.
Of
You think
course.
LeBron's going out here and getting this?
Absolutely not.
Savannah knows her man and his work.
You think she plays a key role in their
Savannah's
relationship?
picking-
She's a
Savannah's
Fisher.
picking who it is. Yeah.
Bro, I hate to bring
She's
down
not the
mood.
Aisha Curry of.
Right. Aisha. that chick.
That really bothers me
She
and
is
like
a
honestly
thirst
has
trap,
given me
man.
a sense of a little bit of an
She's a
insecurity
walking
is
picture
the
thought.
fact that like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have
Ever since that moment, she has done everything in her power to make dudes look at her. Like she had a butt naked like photo shoot basically.
All right, I'm gonna have to investigate this.
It's not like she's working out. She's been working out.
I don't mean to bring.
Whoa, she's Canadian?
Yeah, she's Canadian.
Yeah.
I don't mean to bring the mood down, but they're saying now that by the time they got to Vincent Jackson, he had been dead for days.
That's sad.
So he got.
No, they said it was alcohol. I mean, if you don't, I'm gonna be real with you. Like we've been over this many times. I think about death all the time. And if you don't have a job or something, and I just keeled over in my apartment, how long? It would take a long ass time for somebody to notice.
Wasn't he in a hotel room?
Here's what I learned. So
yeah, but if you pay for a hotel for a week or whatever, it's not like they're doing a check on you.
No, so like in Tampa, I learned. I stayed at the Hyatt. You have to. I came out and because I use towels. Especially when I'm on hotel, I use towels. A lot of towels.
We all use towels.
You know what I'm saying? I use them a lot.
Oh,
right?
okay.
I don't just use the same one. And I come in and I'm livid because I know what time I left. Nobody had come in.
Should have been clean towels.
And when by the time I got back, bed wasn't made. There were no new towels. There was no fresh linens at all. And I was livid. Then I looked. I looked in the mirror and it says, due to COVID, due to cutbacks, due to things, you have to request that they come and clean the room. They will do it for you if you request, but if you don't call, they're just going to assume you're good for the length of your stay. Even at the better hotels. And he was at the Trap Hotel. Well, not quite, but it's close. It's getting down to
if the door opens to the outside, it's a lesser.
Right.
It's not as safe. Let's just say that.
I mean, I stayed at some Hampton Inns.
I've stayed at plenty of hotels like that. I'm just saying there's a difference.
Yeah, it is a difference.
So what you're saying is
when
it's got to be a resort. It's got to be like
what? No, I'm just saying it's a nice hotel. If when you open your hotel room door, you walk into a hallway.
I got you.
Not I walk onto
that
the
makes
deck.
sense. What's the nicest hotel you've ever stayed in?
The Westin in Atlanta.
I was the Diplomat Westin in Miami.
It
was pretty nice. Ball Harbor Sheridan was nice too. Yeah, those would be
the Westin was so nice that I was like literally contemplating stealing the pillow because it was so amazing.
I did steal the pillow.
Oh, look at you.
But the
there's no contemplation there.
Yeah, it wasn't. That was a different time in my life. I really liked the stuff, and I knew that they were going to replace it. But I would take pillows. I would take
like
sheets.
I stole the iron.
I would take sheets.
I was worried about like, okay, if I take this, I don't want a month later to get like a $40 bill on my.
I'll take this
card.
robe. They're going to hit me for $300.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I first stayed at Sawgrass, like when we came here for the ACC championship, I was like, this is like I was in awe at how big the hotel was. I was just walking. I'm like, where? Oh my God, where am I? I'm lost. Like, where am I at?
We got to take our final break. Yeah, we'll take our final break. Let's end on the Ivy League. Ooh. Yeah, let's end on the Ivy League's decision. We may have plenty of new players in our prep school.
Nice.
Coming up. We'll talk about that coming up next.
Have you seen the prices at the gas pump today? And it seems to keep going up. But if you're like me and have already downloaded the free Get Upside mobile app, then you're not paying that much. Hey, it's Greg, and I've been talking about how you can save up to 25 cents a gallon on gas using the Get Upside mobile app with promo code 1010XL. It pays you actual true cash back. Come on, it feels great saving money with no effort on something we're doing anyway. There's no catch, and it's so easy. I'm looking at the Get Upside app now, and there are dozens of gas stations around here, all competing for your business by offering up to 25 cents a gallon cash back every visit. Try it today and see how great it works for you. Download the free Get Upside mobile app on Apple or Android. Use promo code 1010XL to get an extra 20 cents a gallon on your first fill-up. You're making money immediately from day one with Get Upside. Use promo code 1010XL and get cash back every time you buy gas.
Hi, this is Dave Barker. Multi-unit hair grafting is now available at IHRS and can give you 3 times more hair in one procedure over a traditional hair transplant.
Multi-unit hair grafting gave me more hair in one procedure and within my budget.
You can grow your hair back with this exclusive new procedure. Call for a free evaluation. Call IHRS 904-777-IHRS 777-IHRS 777-4477.
Hey, Matt Hayes here, and I took my car to Expert Automotive on Beach Boulevard. Check this out. They saved me more than 25% on my repair. Plus, they offer a free lifetime warranty on all repairs. Think about that. I never have to pay for that service again. Crazy good deal. Cleanest waiting room I've ever seen, unbelievable service techs, and their customer service is the best, period. They really don't sell greed, just what you need. Check out their amazing Google reviews and visit expertautojacks.com. Expert Automotive on Beach and Peach. Go see them.
AC making noise? Not working like it used to? Whether replacing or servicing your AC unit, you can count on Lloyd's Heating and Air. They have trustworthy technicians who are clean and reliable. With top brands like Carrier, turn to the experts. Large rebates and several financing options are available now, like 6 months or 12 months, same as cash, coupled with rebates on certain machines. Call today for details. Only at Lloyd's Heating and Air. Lloyd'sHeatingandAir.com.
If you're a skilled plumber and you're looking for a career that provides competitive pay and great benefits at no cost to you, Local 234 Plumbers, Pipe Fitters, and HVAC Technicians is looking for you now. Just being a part of Local 234 means that you're joining an organization with thousands of members that have the same goal as you, to get the job done right. Visit UA234.com to send your resume today. Local 234, make the right connection.
Looking to be your own boss in a proven business model like construction and working outdoors? Superior Fence and Rail is franchising in new markets all over the Southeast, from Birmingham to Savannah, and even a few more markets in Florida. Come win with us and redefine the fence industry. So get off the fence and call Superior Fence and Rail to learn more about starting a fence franchise today.
When you're on the fence about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
Hey, this is First Coast YMCA Sports Commissioner Bert Cannon. Youth sports are back at the Y. We know that now, more than ever, our kids need to experience the joy of being a kid. At the Y, we're providing a safe, clean, and fun environment with basketball, soccer, volleyball, flag football, and more. And now, youth sports are free with your family's YMCA membership. Kids Zone 2. Visit fcymca.org to learn all things Dad, Mom, and kids love to do at the Y.
You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Yeah, you're right. We can't ever show the breaks.
That last part was pretty hilarious, and I wanted to add something. Then the music came on.
Thank God. So the Ivy League has announced that they're not going to play in the spring now.
That's
football.
Smart.
Well, it is, except for we have several Ivy League quarterbacks. And I just feel bad for them because more so than anybody else, they being the Ivy League, has maintained the integrity of their education, if you will. But most of these guys have been home the whole time, so they've been having to learn virtually, which at that level is
probably pretty difficult.
Yeah. And they've been told basically since September to be ready because we could be bringing you back up. Then they went into, like, some of the schools went in this rolling thing where you'd go up there, work out for about 3 or 4 weeks, and you come back for 3 or 4 with the intent of playing 4 or 5 games in the spring. There's some Ivy League schools that don't allow graduate players to play. So regardless or irregardless, however you say that, of your eligibility, once you graduate, which when you go to Ivy League, you're going to graduate and get into your master's program, you're ineligible. So the Ivy League spin on this has a lot more meaning than what a lot of the schools do. I just hate it for these guys, man. Like, the whole thing's kind of weird. One weird thing I noticed out of the Florida practice today, they advanced everyone's season. So when they list a player, It's like last season happened.
Well, I think they're probably going to discuss it. Like, they can advance it all they want. They still have the eligibility, like, if they want to leave and transfer.
You think that'll be the norm?
I just think that I don't think they've made you declare.
Unless you were a senior last year.
Yeah, like right now, you're just.
If you were a freshman, you're a sophomore.
Yeah, like you're a sophomore in school, but
so
like
you think
you still have 4 to play. You still have, if you're a freshman, and if you're a freshman, you still have 5 years to play 4. Even though you're a sophomore.
So you think every school's gonna do it the same way?
I think so, because they're gonna. I really think they're gonna try to move guys along, no matter what.
It's a smart thing to do. Florida did start spring practice. We'll get into some of that tomorrow night. Petty Friday tomorrow night. If you got any suggestions, hit us up at Denny_Thompson, at Big Game James _36, at JJ LaSelva, or at sportsden_live. Let us know what you want to hear on Petty Friday. Thank you guys for listening. Share the SoundCloud. Tell your friends about us. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Y'all have a great evening.
Start